Hello, this is Brian. Today is a very mild, warm December 2nd, 2020. I'm in San Juan Canyon along Ortega Highway. So bear with me if you hear a lot of traffic noise, because this is a very, 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 very popularly traveled highway. Now we got some interesting stuff in this canyon here. This is where San Juan Creek goes along San Juan Canyon. Now, why I chose this particular spot is because of the fall colors in here. See, fall comes a lot later to Southern California than it is in a lot of other areas. I think we're a little below 2,000 feet in elevation, so fall comes a lot later. And to be honest, it hasn't felt much like fall, but it sure looks like it down here. Chose this area mainly because of two species of trees that grow along this area. California Sycamore, Platanus racemosa, and then that right there, the golden yellow ones, that's Black Cottonwood, Populus trichocarpa. Been wanting to get footage of this in fall color for a while, and here it is. I'd love to do a spotlight on trees on Black Cottonwood, but there's no way I'm scrambling down this poison oak clad slope. But you can see this canyon's got a lot of beauty in it. I even see western bracken fern down there, and they usually turn yellow and go dormant for the winter as well. So here in Southern California, when we come talk about fall color, you're mostly going to be talking about yellows. And that's no exception. Yellow is the most common fall color here in Southern California. The willows, the poplars, the cottonwoods, the sycamores generally get yellow. But then the sycamores turn like an orangey brown later on when the leaves dry up. So when you're driving through here in anywhere from mid-November to mid-December, you get some nice little fall color displays. I did a short video earlier when I was shooting video about a quarter of a mile up the road. I was trying to find the Black Cottonwoods then. There were maybe a couple of small ones there, but here we go. This is where we get the juice of the population of Black Cottonwoods. You don't see them super often, at least not in my experience, and they're not super extremely common, but they're found here, and those trees can become some of the tallest hardwood trees. They've been known to get heights of over 150 feet tall. I haven't seen that here, but generally you're going to find these more in mountain canyons. I've seen them above 7,000 feet in elevation, and I've seen them down here below 2,000 feet. But Black Cottonwoods are a species of poplar, so they're related to Fremont Cottonwoods, are related to poplars and quaking aspen. So, and like a lot of poplars and cottonwoods and aspens, the leaves turn a nice bright yellow in fall. That's why I wanted to get some footage of this canyon here. And like most poplars, their leaves quiver in the slightest breeze, although not as prominently as quaking aspens and Fremont cottonwoods, because their leaf stalks aren't quite as flattened. Their leaves are a little more rigid than most species of poplar. But these trees down here, these are mostly black poplars. I mean black cottonwoods. Black poplar, Populus nigra, is a species found in Europe. And I've seen it planted out here too. But Black Cottonwoods, these trees have been, like I said, known to get over 150 feet tall, potentially to 200 feet. So they're basically our largest hardwood species out here. You'll find them quite a bit in this. You'll find them more. I think you find them more common in the higher mountains, like the San Bernardino Mountains. I've seen them occasionally in the San Gabriels, but I've seen them a few times. I've even seen them in Whittier, along the Arroyo San Miguel Trail. You'll see some Black Cottonwoods. You'll see a couple in what's the name of it? Turnbull Canyon. If you ever hiked in Turnbull Canyon, there are a lot of there are sycamore trees, California sycamores, and of course coast live oaks, Quercus agrifolia, variety agrifolia. They're very common in Turnbull Canyon, and that's near Whittier, by the way. And then you got your sycamores. But then you also get a small population of black cottonwood. And that's them right there, black cottonwood. So, San Juan Canyon has got a lot of nice treasures in it, apparently. I would like to eventually see if there's a way to hike down there without bushwhacking and poison oak. There's a lot of poison oak along here. But yeah, a beautiful canyon. You also get your typical assortment of willows. Gooding's black willow, arroyo willow, probably sandbar willow, probably red willow. And then we got these beautiful cottonwoods. And in fact, cottonwoods and willows are related. They're in the willow family, the Salicaceae. So if you're ever along this stretch of Ortega Highway, maybe about a mile or two past or mile or two west of the candy store, find a pull out, take a look at some of these trees. Just watch where you go, because cars are whizzing by at 60 miles an hour. And of course they're contaminating the quality of the audio, but unfortunately I had to pull over on the side of a busy highway to get this footage. And it was well worth it, because it's beautiful over here. Then you got the rugged slopes above San Juan Canyon, all clothed in chaparral. It's a beautiful canyon. Extremely well driven, but nevertheless, quite a sight to behold if you take the time to pull over and take a look at some of the circumspect beauty here. There's, see if I can get a close-up. Right there's a black cottonwood. Black cottonwood gets the lighter yellow, more lemony yellow. But also looks like there's almost like a tannish orange in some of the leaves too. And then you got, of course, the California sycamore, which turns yellow, then rusty brown. When they turn rusty brown, they actually look orange from a distance, and actually create quite a contrast with the lemony yellow and bright yellow willows and golden yellow cottonwoods. So, like I said, sometimes you just got to take time to stop and appreciate these mountains. Beautiful up here. Really highly recommend even just stopping off and taking pictures and enjoying the beauty of the area. Well, I think that's going to do it for this video. Just shows you how diverse the variety of trees here in the Santa Ana mountain range really is. And other parts of this canyon probably have Fremont cottonwood, so be on the lookout for black cottonwood. Okay, one thing, the difference between black cottonwood and Fremont cottonwood leaves have flattened leaf stalks or petioles, so their leaves will quiver a lot more easily in the breeze. However, black cottonwoods will quiver, but not quite as much. The leaves on black cottonwoods are usually a little thicker, more rounded, I guess a little more rounded, and Fremont cottonwood leaves are a little bit angular and with larger teeth on the edge of the leaves. So their bark kind of similar, only I noticed that there are a lot more twig scars on black cottonwood. Well, thanks for watching, and thanks for enduring the sound of all the loud traffic. I will see you on my next video, and enjoy.